76ers going up against the New York Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked: defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender. On the wing, Andre Iguodala. MVP of the NBA Finals, but defense was one of the reasons. And Paul George, coming back from injury. This guy was a premium defender before the injury.
Well, since you talk about the little guys, I'm going to talk about the big guys. D12, Dwight Howard, shot blocker. Most of his career is still doing that pretty well. Serge Ibaka, the surge protector.
I like that.
Joakim Noah. Roy Hibbert does a great job of the verticality thing, jumping up in the rim, not really getting called a lot of fouls on him. So, well, that's my pick for the big guys when it comes to defense.
No more.
Excuse me, is it me or is Anthony Davis retired? Come on, how can he not be on that list?
No, what we're talking about, he's a great defender.
He's an okay defender.
However, he's a great defender, but I think,
Stop it, Ernie.
Because he's such an all-around player, we kind of take some of it.
Stop it, Ernie.
Come on,
We're taking some of it for granted.
Got to be on that list. He's got to be on that list.
Ernie's on the list, okay? He's on the list, Ernie.
Thank you very much.
But he's not defense first. He's offense first. The guys that I name are defense first, then offense.
Thanks for joining us. Nobody's listening to that anymore. Thank you for putting Anthony Davis on the list.
On the list.
We'll see you later.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a good outing against the Houston Rockets. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers. Bishop in at point guard. Carl Landry is out there with Peyton. Then there's Okafor.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Here's the Beast. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
Kevin, on paper, it's hard to pick a winner in this game based solely on the two teams' statistics and records, which coach and coach are very comparable. Therefore, he said, it comes down to energy and effort. We'll see how this one goes.
Great job, Doris. Thanks. Guys, what do you think about that report?
You can tell the coach understands just really how evenly matched these two squads are.
Fellas, that's a high IQ assessment by both of you. I mean, these two squads do a lot of things alike. I mean, their strengths and weaknesses very similar. The talent level equal. Looks like a fascinating matchup on paper.
Livingston kicks to Anthony. Dishes it to Humphries. Shoots from 12. Afflalo, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Chris. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oh, that was a great angle. just saw courtesy of Kia. Here's Lopez. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony. He's got his first basket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
We got this.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Livingston passes to Humphries. Livingston kicks to Anthony. Lopez a screen. Down low. Okafor grabs the miss.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Shots good from Bishop.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
So for New York, their last game, a win against Detroit.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
From the high post. And the shot is long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Lopez with another miss. Here's Bishop. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 4. Anthony kicks to Humphries. New York moving the ball around. Anthony against Landry. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, a significant differential in free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Well, the combo of quickness and smarts is what he's got. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with another small forward who makes as much of an impact with his defense as he does.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Your Knicks, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Bishop gets it to go from 8 feet. The Beasts got 14 points for the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by New York. And the shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And a follow wide open. He shoots. Gets to the corner and buries it. Philadelphia leading by 6. Baseline jumper. No good from Bishop.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Afflalo. The shot is off. Great D that time from Bishop. He gets it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a three at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree.